Hello, students. Very good afternoon to all of you. Dear students, this time we are studying chapter 2 from Geography section. And in this chapter, we are reading in detail about our physical features of India. And after reading our features of India, now our major physiographic division that is grouped under the following division has been mentioned here. The name has been mentioned here one by one. These are the chief as the most important physiographic division of India. The first is the Himalayan mountain. The second is northern plains. The third is peninsular plateau. Fourth is Indian desert. Fifth is coastal plain. And sixth is the islands. Now, the Himalayan mountains, we have to start here. The Himalayas, geologically young and structurally fold mountains, stretch over the northern border of India. Everyone knows that Himalayas stands in the northern side of India. It is also known as the safeguard of India. In the north side, these mountains ranges run in a west-east direction from the Indus to Brahmaputra, and Himalayas ranges, the Himalayan mountain ranges has scratched stretched its distance from Indus to Brahmaputra from west to east, and it also represents the loftiest and one of the most rugged mountain barrier of the world. Whenever you talk about the mountain ranges of this world, at first you will get the name of Himalayas, as Himalayas known as the highest ranges in the sequence of highest ranges mountains in this world, and its mountain barrier is also very prominent here. They form an arc which covers a distance of about 2400 kilometers. You have to remember this point that the length of Himalayans mountain barriers are 2400 kilometers, and their width varies from 400 kilometers in Kashmir to 150 kilometers in Arunachal Pradesh, and the width also the width also changes from one place to another place, from 400 kilometer to 150 kilometer in Arunachal Pradesh. Means you can see that the highest width you will find in Jammu and Kashmir. Here you see in this figure. You see in this figure, this is the highest width of Himalayan ranges, uh, as this is the area of Jammu and Kashmir, and you will get the greatest width here. And as soon as you will descend downward in this area, you will get Arunachal Pradesh, which is the uh, lowest width of 150 kilometer. So these are the lowest and highest width of Himalayan ranges famous in this world. Now, the altitudinal variation are greater in the eastern half than those in the western half. You also see that the altitudinal variation is also greater in eastern areas when you compare it with western half. You can see here in this figure very easily how the variations appears here. It's very easy to understand here. You can you can judge here how it's a variation. Now, the Himalayas consist of three parallel ranges in its longitudinal extent. Means its longitudinal extent is also uh, consist of three parallel ranges, and a number of valleys lie between these ranges. Number of valleys, you can check here. Number of valleys lie between these ranges. You see here in this figure, Pamir Khot, Kunlun meters, Kailas range, Mansarovar lakes, Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Namcha Barya. So these are the ranges. These are the ranges of Himalaya, which shows the a very high range with a variation here, and many valleys are also situated in these mountain ranges. The northernmost range is known as the Great or Inner Himalayas or the Himadri. Northernmost range means in the north side. This is known as the Inner Himalaya, means Himadri. Himadri, and it is the most continuous range consisting of the loftiest peaks with an average heights of 6,000 meter. And the big matter is here that Himalayan mountains, Himalayan ranges mountains is a range of average height of 6,000 meters. That is a big matter in the world history, and it contains all the prominent Himalayan peaks. You can see in this figure, it will be clear to you when you will judge the detail in this figure. You see here uh, uh, 7,756. Namcha Varva is the highest mountain in this area. It has valleys. You can see here to the valleys in a dot place. Now you see here also many valleys just beside Kanchenjunga, and you see here also the valleys near the Mansarovar Lake, Kailas Range. So these are the status of the mountain ranges in the northern side of India. Now see the highest peaks of Himalayas. You see